Hi there. We are here at Gracie in the Edge District of St. Pete. I'm David Warner. I'm the editor-in-chief of DuPont Registry Tampa Bay, and this is kind of an on-the-road edition of our podcast, Tampa Bay Talks. Gracie is a wonderful new addition to this district, and I'm going to take you inside and show you why.
Well, welcome.
Welcome, everybody. This is Julie Steffen. She is the general manager of Gracie. What's the full name of the
Gracie Pasta and Provisions.
Gracie Pasta and Provisions. Yes. Very important to get that pasta in there because their pasta is amazing. And this is the second of two outposts of Gracie Pasta and Provisions. The first one opened in March in Paso Grill, and this just opened in September. And it's also an offshoot of Grace, which is the mothership. Marlon Kaplan and Lisa Masterson, we were lucky enough that they came from Cleveland 3 and a half, 4 years now. No, probably longer than that, from Cleveland to this area, and they've just upped our restaurant scenes ante in great ways with their restaurant Grace. And with these two pasta provision stores and their upcoming two Graces, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But thank you, Julie, for having us here.
Thank you, David. Welcome.
I'm a big fan of just about everything in both your places.
Love that.
But pretend I've never been here.
Yes.
So tell me what the experience would be like.
Absolutely. So just a little bit of history on Grace, to add to what David said. Marlon and Lisa are the helm of Gracie Pasta and Provision. They are the ones that really kind of brought Gracie and this concept to the forefront. We actually are there to provide gourmet to go and bring that perfect evening for you home so that you don't have to do the heavy lifting. So if you come in, so if we're gonna wander over here, let me show you
yes, please.
What we have by way of pasta, because our name is Pasta and Provision.
Yes.
All of our pastas are handcrafted at our restaurant in Paso Grill, and we have several different types. So to kind of give you just a little bit of a highlight, we offer all types of fettuccinis. Currently, we have a tomato, a spinach, and regular. We do fusilli, linguine, and we do a pappardelle, which has been really popular here.
That is my favorite pasta. I am so glad to see that.
Too. And then we do have stuffed pastas as well, and we vary those based on flavors. We carry goat cheese stuffed pastas. We have a spinach ricotta that is awesome. And my number one seller in the shop has been our short rib ravioli.
Oh yeah, I've had those too. No wonder.
I know, very popular. So again, it's all based on just, building a dinner for two on up to, a large dinner party. And then we have sweets, obviously, to kind of go with that. And right now, we currently are carrying chocolate bark for the holidays, which is handcrafted in our kitchen.
Maple, bacon, or peppermint?
That's our, yes. So
Yum.
I know, right? Anything tastes good with bacon. So we do have a maple bacon as well as a peppermint, as well as we do carry macaroons as a little treat as well. And then another specialty that we really love to highlight and speak to is our charcuterie boards, because charcuterie boards are so popular right now, David.
Yes, absolutely.
So we really wanted to up the ante, as you said, and what we're offering and bringing to St. Pete and the surrounding area. So this is a sample board that you would get for two people.
Board for two. That's enough for dinner.
I agreed. Yes, a nice little snack or dinner. And it always comes with 3 meats, 3 specialty cheeses. It has olives, fruits, grilled veggies, nuts, all kinds of yummies, as well as the crackers. However, I will tell you, most customers opt to get a baguette that we bake fresh daily as well.
Oh my goodness!
I know.
Can we
right?
just look at one of these baguettes?
Yes.
It's beautiful. Look at that beautiful thing.
Yum!
Oh my gosh!
Is it still hot, David?
We just need a bike and a basket. Put it in the back of the bike. Feel like we're in
flowers.
Paris or Venice or something. Yeah.
There we go. So a lot of fun.
Do you have a favorite element of anyone's charcuterie that you would never leave out?
I think that the features that the cheeses that we offer are of the highest quality. Our founders, ensure that. So the quality in the cheeses is paramount. And
this is a beauty. Is it a blue cheese?
Yes, it is. And we also carry cheeses a la carte as well. So all of what we carry is typically what we have in our boxes as well. And so you can build your own box if you don't have the time, right, to pre-order one. And what's fun about that is some of the cheeses that we do carry, we have one right now that's an award winner, which is kind of a cool story because Rogue Creamery is a creamery based out of Portland, Oregon, and they were the first creamery in the United States to win World's Best Cheese this past year. So they're offering the Oscar of cheeses, and we're carrying those cheeses. So yeah, so you can
Say the name
guarantee
of
quality
that.
Rogue Creamery,
like
and it's
a
Oregon
Nissan
Blue,
Rogue,
River Blue
R-O-G-U-E.
cheese, Smoky Blue we just got
Oh,
from them, so a
yummy.
lot of yummy. So the cheese I think is key in any good charcuterie, and I think we totally hit the mark with that.
I totally wish I'd had lunch before this. So tell me more about what you can also come in here and buy a lasagna prepared already, right?
So in addition, absolutely. So in addition to our pastas, we do our house-made accompaniments as well. So several different types of sauces we always carry. Our mainstays are my Pomodoro and my Bolognese, David. My vodka is a really big seller here in Central, as well as an Alfredo. We do some fantastic pestos that you can just kind of mix in. We do some infused olive oil. We've got a roasted garlic olive oil right now. And then all the little accompaniments as far as olives and Parmesan to kind of add to that. And then as far as our lasagnas go, my Bolognese lasagna, unbelievable. I've been told it's the best lasagna anybody's ever had. Grab and go. You literally just need to put it in the microwave. It's easy breezy. You can stock up your freezer as well, so you don't have to keep going to the grocery store, and you can have something fresh. And then we do manicottis. I have a sausage or pesto lasagna. We do raviolis, eggplant, squash, all kinds of yummies.
Great. And you also have a whole array of things that include many local vendors and purveyors. Let's go look at some of that.
Let's check it out.
Because
let me share with you.
I see a sea of stocking stuffers here, potentially. So 'tis the season for that. Let us know about these.
So definitely I've had people come in and they're looking for stocking stuffers, and really we hit the mark, and we can provide a lot of local items to support our local vendors for those stocking stuffers, and actually throughout the year for birthdays,
Sure.
etc. So right now on this table, actually, everything that I'm carrying here is from a local vendor. And so one of the things that I highlight is our Black Moth candles. She's a local girl. She does an amazing job. She hand pours these candles. They're 100% soy. They burn 60 plus hours, and they smell absolutely amazing with some really diverse scents.
Pumpkin souffle,
Yes,
I see here.
but don't smell, it'll make you hungry since you haven't
bourbon.
eaten. I have beach cookies. I have books from a local author by the name of Boo Walker. Retail price on these books, but they're all personally signed by him as well, with one of them actually the story being set here in St. Pete. So it's really fun to read a novel where you know all the
Is
locales.
Gracie in the book?
Oh, Gracie's not in the book.
Darn.
He needs to write another one,
He needs
right?
to write another book.
What's that about? And then as far as our pantry items here, we have kind of a mix between imported gourmet items. Really, we're just looking for special kind of artisanal items to kind of bring to the community. So you will see specialty nuts. I've got trail mix. These have been really popular. My Due South brands, the Mean Green tomatoes, Angry Cukes, all types of cheese toppers to create your own charcuterie board. Another popular, great stocking stuffer is my beer flavored pretzels. People love them, and this one is a beer cheese flavored pretzel.
If you don't have any beer, you can at
You
least
can
have a
just
beer
have
pretzel.
pretzels, or if you're not 21,
Save
right?
some.
And then the dynamic duo, the big seller this year for me, particularly this time of year, has been my Belgian hot cocoa noir with our huckleberry flavored marshmallow mug toppers. I call it the dynamic duo. Actually, most people buy them as gifts, end up keeping them for themselves. They add a little Baileys at night, and it's the perfect little dessert. So a lot of fun stuff there. And then as far as additional local items, I really need to highlight Bravado, which is our locally roasted coffee that we carry. Blush Tea is our local tea maker, as well as Mama Emma's plantain flour mix, naturally gluten-free, made of plantain. A lot of fun for like pancakes, waffles, cookies, brownies. Again, something really unique, a great gift for someone who can't tolerate the gluten.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about the locations, and maybe we'll repeat this a couple of times with the addresses for this and for the Pasig Grill store.
Yes.
And we are at?
We are at 1431 Central Avenue and right in the Edge District of St. Petersburg. And this is our newest location. And then we're also located next door to Grace Restaurant and Pasta Grill on 8th Street. So it's actually 120 8th Avenue or 8th Street in Pasta Grill, right next to the ice cream shop there.
Yes.
So.
Right. Well, this must be a really good location because there's an apartment building going up on every corner, it
Yes.
feels like, in this part of St. Pete.
Yeah.
Have you brought in, you feel like, a lot of locals or tourists or a combination of both?
It's actually been a combination of both, David. It's a really good question. We do have a lot of apartment communities that have come up, so I do get a lot of regulars. I have a gentleman that comes in and gets the bolognese lasagna every week, at least once, sometimes twice. So you do pull a lot from the local community, which is awesome, because that's who we're here to serve. But we are getting a lot of tourists now that the season is upon us too, and that's been fun too. We actually created a box exclusive for just locally made St. Pete gift items.
Oh, nice.
The things that I carry here, so it's fun for people to take a little bit of the
A boxed
Sunshine
gift
State.
home of St. Pete? Oh, that's
Yes,
great.
it's all St. Pete made items, and it's fun for people who are visiting here to take a little bit of the Sunshine State, a little bit of St. Petersburg home with them. It's a lot of fun, and again, then we're supporting our local vendors too.
Now, can we just go over and meet Gracie for a minute?
Yeah, let's meet Gracie.
Perhaps you could tell us the provenance of the names Grace and Gracie?
Yeah, I'd be happy to. You know, everyone comes in, and the first question they ask me is, am I Gracie? Or am I Grace? And actually, it's not a person, it's a concept, and it was a belief. And it all stemmed from Lisa and Marlon, our founders. When they moved down here from Cleveland, they really wanted to infuse hospitality and grace into the hospitality industry, and thus the name Grace arose. And now with Gracie opening up, Gracie is the little sister of Grace. And I think right now we need a lot of grace and hospitality in the year we're coming out of and the year we're moving into. And so it's a great concept and a great foundation for a company to work toward and work at. So. And
looking into the new year, we can look forward to another outpost further west on Central, which would be Two Graces.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about that restaurant?
Yes. So Two Graces has been eagerly anticipated. Two Graces is actually going to be a restaurant, not a Gracie. Gracie's concept is all to go. So
Right.
we're crafting it, and then it's to go and grab and go. With Two Graces, it'll be the second restaurant for Lisa and Marlon, and it will be located on 60th and Central. Great location. Many locals will recognize it as the former spot of the reading room, and it was an awesome venue. And it's actually now even better with the outdoor space. It's a brand new concept. With the world changing, we really expanded the outdoor eating areas. We created outdoor dining rooms, all separated by landscape. So it's got aesthetically just beautiful outdoor space, lights in the trees, murals, local artwork. So it's going to be a beautiful destination, great menu to follow along with the quality and caliber of what you currently can expect at Grace. And that's to come soon at the beginning of the new year.
And that's adjacent to Freefall Theater, which many of us know well and love, pretty much on their grounds, as the reading room was. They were originally all part of a Christian Science church, which was purchased by the Freefall folks. They turned that into a theater. They bought the building where the reading room is and where Two Graces will be. It's going to be a major destination up there. I know when we're back to going to dinner and a play, I can't imagine a better spot to do that.
I agree, David. Thank you.
And Gracie is your destination for anything you need, from a quick lasagna to a charcuterie tray. They're masters at that. I have ordered them before, and they even have handwritten descriptions of what everything is on the tray, so you can act like you know things when you serve it to your guests. And as well as all these other really cool things, which frankly I didn't know you also carried. So this is definitely worth a stop in your holiday rounds and into the new year and beyond. Julie, Stefan, thank you so much.
Thank you, David, so much. It was a
talking
pleasure.
to us about this wonderful place. And goodbye, Gracie.
I think we need to end it with a little bit of wine that we can get at Gracie in Paso Grill, soon to come at Gracie Central too.
Really? Gracie
Yes.
wine?
Yeah.
Or you're out there pounding the grapes
We're-
behind
yes,
there?
we know. But the wine is available. Wine specialty beers are now available at our Paso Grill location and soon to come here at Central. And you can do lots of gift boxes as well.
Fantastic.
And we carry an awesome Flying Solo brand, which is south of, it's the Languedoc region, south of France. Domaine Gaeta, which is a great wine, and we have both their Chardonnay and their Rosé at our Paso Grill location. So lots of great options that you can choose. I think we really are trying to fit the palate of most of our customers, but what's nice is we also take requests and recommendations. So we're very open to learning and growing and continuing to thrive in the community.
I forgot to ask two things. One, how did you wind up in this business? And two, who is that Gracie? So whichever of those you want to address first.
So I actually came to Marlon and Lisa from the wine industry. I actually represented a winery, an importer. And so I'm eagerly awaiting and very excited for when we get the second license here. But in addition to this Gracie, I'm not sure what her little name is, but we had a local artist actually create that from a photo.
Oh.
So it just speaks volumes for that Italian grandma going to get her baguette, right? And that's kind of where we wanted just the authenticity of Italy and that Italian grandma to kind of supersede in our Gracie stores.
All you need is an espresso machine where people run in, take an espresso, and run out.
I agree. Soon come, but I do have cold brew.
Oh, okay, good. Well, do pay a visit to Gracie and to Julie and pick up some beautiful things to eat and have at your home. Again, this is David Warner with Tampa Bay Talks, DuPont Registry Tampa Bay's weekly podcast. Look forward to talking to you again soon. Have a happy holiday and a happy new year.
Merry Christmas.